Hello, everybody. It's happy Tuesday, happy first day of school for all students who went back to learning, and most importantly, that that we need to so we need to get off to a great start for the day. Not just that, but also throughout the entire school year. All right. This is let's talk about this right now. Um, you know, and also you have to make sure you need to stay focused on that. Make sure you need to get out good hours of sleep each and every night, so you can all be ready, prepared, and be ready to go at that time. Okay, so and yeah, um, because let me tell you something. So because we know that students, have to follow teachers' directions because, you know, because we know we want their students to be successful because, it's very important for them, to learn how you can, gain up your knowledge. Okay. It's because we know that, so many times that, I wish I was in school, but I don't want to go back to school no more because I've already graduated just a couple of years ago. So I don't want to be thinking about going back to school or ever, or maybe in the future. I don't know. But everybody, has to come to school. No bullying around because that so learn what is new at all times. That because remember that nobody should touch you like that. Okay, because you know what if somebody just pick on you and touch you? Would you tell the teacher for that? And yes, you have to do that. Because so yeah, you have to be able just to stand up for yourself and tell them, and say, hey, don't touch me. I don't appreciate you doing like that. Okay, it's just very disrespectful. Okay, so we want to be aware that you know make sure they have to watch out for themselves because it may be difficult for, for them sooner or later. Okay, so right now you know we know that so they're all helping helping them to, to grow mature, and, to see where everyone can go in a different world, and see where they want to, where they want to study, where do they want to, or go to a different college or something. Okay, so yeah. So one of my former college friends starts school next week, and my friend, uh Emmy, she came back from Nevada for the past couple of days. I know I have not spoken to her lately, but I will someday. You know, someday that when I see her, if I don't work that very day. So, and yeah. Well, just make sure that when in this you know so make sure we have to respect our community. In this community, we have to make sure that we train them together, we worked hard together, helping helping everybody out. It's just not that sometimes school and work are can be compared, and we know that like you know school is one of the most important thing that it can ever come to. Learning and sharing, learning, sharing, and caring for one another. That and remember that learning is a great way to build your mind, so that you can be brainstorming that you need to put a common sense into you. All right. And yeah, just remember that so may God bless them, that they're that students can have a successful school year. And remember that you know as we all know that failure is not an option to that. It's about is about listening, caring, and enthusiasm. Okay, because it's never too late for them to fail, because they are taking it easily one day at a time. Like I always say, take easily one day at a time. Remember that. Okay. But yeah, because you wanna be a great student, because that you have to be willing to put more effort than you usually can do. Okay. So just remember, um, that even as for me, even though when I'm not in school, I will be as an alumni. You know, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that I could could come every day. I'm like, no. I have a job and I need to spend some time doing that so I can come back to this campus for learning throughout in vet. Even though when it's not to necessarily when I'm not busy during that day. If I don't get called in from work. So but yeah, I'll be happy to come and visit you again. That I have not been at the campus for quite a long time because because of the layoffs, things like that, but now I'm ready to, take the next step, and we're back for another day, another opportunity day in and day out, So make sure you have to do everything what it's right, do the best that we can to, have faith in yourself, have a, that most importantly that just remember, because like it's not about just having fun with all that. The first thing is that you gotta come learn, build better skills that you can do. Everything that you can do is to take your time, and challenge yourself, because you never know what's going to happen later in life, okay? So just remember that just make sure that you pray to God every day that He's gonna help you move forward in a better life, so that and no troubles will come to us. Okay. So, all right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna close this out for today, but I do want to remind you all that it's just sometimes it's not because getting you like into like into some training that you're gonna be like you're gonna be learning new steps, learning new how to going into to different areas, that learning can be the greatest thing ever, and I know you guys, it's just that something you want to do to increase momentum. Okay. All right, guys, just to let you know that the gym is going to be opening in 2 weeks on the last week for the month of August. So you should have your gym membership ready, so we come here to learn, lose weight, build our muscles, and yeah, you're gonna be learning with your trainer, and yeah, that's a good thing. That's a great thing to learn new ways that it can help you build your life, and we can do that. All right, guys, that's it for today. I just wanted to say thank you all very much for the support, and if you have not subscribed me just yet, go ahead. hit the button, hit the like. It'll be great for you if you come here, you know, comment on my YouTube videos if necessarily, and I would be really happy to respond everything what I've just learned so far in my previous videos. Okay. All right, guys, that's it for today. I just wanted to say thank you very much for everything. You know, continue to just, may God bless you all. Have a successful school year for all students. And, you know, they're gonna continue to, you know, to grow spiritually so they can ask God for help. You know, it doesn't have to be that way, you know. You just gotta put some sense into that. All right. So, thank you. God bless y'all. I hope to y'all see you the next time, because I know tomorrow I'm not going to be here because I have to go to another training program that I need to take care of some unfinished business, even though I have not done it lately. So I will try to recover everything so I can get back on track with that. All right. Thank you all. Have a blessed Tuesday, and be safe and take care of yourselves.